Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Battle Brothers. I'm back. It's been a great long double birthday weekend, spending time with friends. It was great fun. And oh god, hilarious hijinks happened. Yeah, my throat's still recovering from it. Alright, so I'm going to do a Battle Brothers video now and then I'll do Darkest Dungeon one tonight. I know it's not quite the usual order of things, but it's just I've got slightly limited time at the moment, and Battle Brothers is just easier to record and upload because it takes up less space and uploads quicker. And I really should have done something last night, but I was just absolutely exhausted. Yeah, so weekend away, Kingdom Death night at the club last night. Dear God, the tutorial lion practically slaughtered us. We were lucky to survive at all. Terrible, terrible dice rolls. The amount of times people rolled double one or just couldn't even roll a 5+ on a d10 was insane. Alright, so we just returned a sacred relic to Valdhain, which the locals began worshipping. We're trying to visit everywhere in the world. We've been here. We've been to Arlen. We've never been to Arlen. Leiderswald or Lidderswald. Yeah, we basically need to go up north and hope our men can find employment along the way. So let's set out strolling on the road. Oh wow, there's a lot of people on the road. Busy road. Do we want to try and get... No. It's a fortification. We can't get jobs at castles yet. We need to have attracted the attention of the noble houses before they're willing to employ us. Yeah, they don't even know we exist yet. Someone might have heard of us vaguely somewhere, you know, but didn't think we were noteworthy enough to mention to their masters. So for now, we're just ambling up this road, hoping our money does not run out, and clearing out this fog bank here, or fog of war. Come on you, there we go, right. Get back on the road. And we're going to take a left because there's somewhere over there we need to visit. We'll just trudge along this road, wearing ourselves out. We do have a nice, sizable company though. I mean, we could do some better equipment. Now you... No, you're not an archer at all, not even remotely. In time, maybe. Is there anyone here? I suppose we'll have to see how our next few contracts and conflicts play out. Yeah, I had a great weekend. I hope you all had a great weekend too. Yeah, I got to wish a mate happy birthday, and yeah, a little while later they got to wish me happy birthday too. Alright, in Arlen, is there any job? There it is, it's a 2-skull job. Oh, this will be a nice tough one then. Some of us might die. Do we need food? Yes, we need food. Those peat bricks are actually reasonably priced. After our tough job, when we come back successful, assuming we're successful, the price will be reduced and we can snap up some of these and go sell them further down the road. Let's have some of these mushrooms. Ooh, yeah, nice. Actually, some medical supply. Oh god, that's... Right, better sell off a falx then. Do we have someone already? We do. We just don't need a spare 200 axe unless we're training up someone, but we don't want this falchion because... Yeah, but it will sell for more after the deed is done. Okay, what's the job? A hooded man gestures you to follow him. Should I be a hooded man gestures at you to follow him? Yeah, a hooded man gestures at you to follow him. Nervously looking over his shoulder, he leads you to the back room of a local tavern. Before addressing you, he takes his time to peek out the windows, probably looking for anyone eavesdropping. A figurehead by the name of Hugo of Arlen wishes to see you. He's a man of some repute in this town, so you understand my discretion. He slides a paper towards you, and being a mercenary, we probably can't read, except we're head of a mercenary company, which we have to do the accounts and everything. There are directions written on it. Can you just... I mean, this man probably can't read, so that's probably why he's trying to do a message, to be honest. You find Hugo of Ireland talking to a druidic monk cloaked in shapes more familiar to beasts than man. Hey, isn't this the mission we just did last episode? Oh well. We did 3 missions last episode, it was great. Horns for a helmet, bearskin for armour, and the hooves of deer clattering around his chest in a brutish necklace. He's quite the sight. Seeing you, Hugo of Ireland waves you in. Sellsword, it's good to see you. The druid pushes the man out of the way mid-talk. He speaks with a wobble in his voice, as though he were speaking from the depths of a cavern. A mercenary, ah? Surely you are a man of the faith, yes? We of Ireland have lost the fruit of the debaucher. This relic is of great import to us, for through it we can speak to the old gods and have our prayers answered. It's been stolen away in some manner or other to the grave of Heimland's battle. Go there and retrieve it. You glance at Hugo of Ireland, who nods. Yeah, what he said. You know what? We shall take on this mission. Yeah, you chose the right people. Yeah, good. I was thinking about payment for your task earlier. It's 710 crowns when the contract is done. Well, the last chancers are not known to quibble over the pay, and I'm sticking to that, so we will accept the offer. We must obtain the flute of the debaucher at the grave of Heimland's battle. Sounds like it might be undead. This is going to be tricky. Anyone here worth hiring? Not particularly. I mean, they're kind of down and outs here. I mean, it's kind of swamp people in Swamp Town, right? Where is east? It's there. Okay. So we'll trudge out of the swamp away from Ireland. Aren't there more cultists in swamp towns? I think there might be. And they worship strange tentacled beasts that lurk beneath the surface of the mire. Oh! Okay, that's a brigand camp. We can actually... On our way back, if we're healthy enough, we might fall upon them like wolves and plunder their belongings, their ill-gotten gains. Which we cannot in good faith repatriate, since we do not know who originally owned them. Now, yeah, this is... Look at it. That is an undead banner if ever I saw one. Oh my god. Here we go, yeah. The hole in the ruins is big enough for only one man to get through. You're worried that if everyone goes in at once, they'll get stuck and you'll have basically killed Galliard's last chancers off like a bunch of rats in a tight tunnel. Instead, you send in only Norris the Halfman, because he's fucking tiny. Who knows what he's after, and you can trust him to take care of himself if anything were to happen. A few minutes later, you hear the man struggling to crawl back out. He sounds to be in quite the hurry. Yes, it says quite the rush. I think quite the hurry sounded better. He yells for help, and you and a few other mercenaries stick their hands into the hole. He grabs on, and together you yank him out. He's got the flute of the debaucher, which is great because it means we can just run off without fighting. But a horrified look on his face. He rolls over and gets up in a hurry. Hurry! To arms! As the mercenaries look into the hole to see if something's coming out, you ask the brother what he saw. He shakes his head. I don't know, sir. It was a mausoleum for people I've never seen before. There was armour and spears all over the place and murals of a great empire that spanned the whole world over. Painted from floor to ceiling it was. And then they started coming out of the walls. I got out of there as fast as I could, and before he could even finish, rubble where the hole used to be begins to shift and move. Stones roll away, and suddenly they all burst outward. A malevolent force standing there, armed and well-armoured men standing in formation, spears over shields shuffling forward in uniform steps. Their leader points directly at you. The Empire rises! The false king must die! You've never heard surer fighting words, and immediately prepare your men for combat! Lots of ancient auxiliaries! Oh god, are auxiliaries the ones with the really good... No, I think those ones were kind of meagre, the low grade ones. We'll see. If lots of them don't have shields, Yeah. We might be able to take these, actually. Let's fire off an arrow at this one. There we go. And wait for them to close. Gunner can back up onto the little hillock to prevent the enemies from doing so. We don't need to raise shields just yet. They're not even close enough. Not even near close enough. Bjarni has very little by way of protection, so he's going to back up ever so slightly. Everyone else is going to basically wait this round. And here they come, the tide of dead men. Shuffling forwards like an unstoppable ocean. And Steam has given me annoying notifications for all my contacts, so I stopped playing games again, but it always does that. I love the fact everyone else claims it never happens as often as it does, but it blatantly does, and it's very annoying. Not because of the notifications, but because of the frequency of the notifications. Anyway, here come the dead men, and soon we're going to get to shoot one of them. Maybe even miss. Alright, Ulfert. Just shoot this one. He's fair. Okay. Heinrich. Wait. They do have shields, so it's not worth, like... I could shoot wildly into the middle here and hope to hit one of these three if I miss, but because they've got shields, it's worth just going straight for the aimed shots, which didn't do much, did they? Oh well. Okay, Kunold threw a javelin, 38% chance. That's 46. What's 38? Yeah, that's 46. Oh, he must have fast adaptation. Right. Okay. Bernhard, wait. Brother Roswin, ready your shield and level your spear. The foes are coming. Same for you, Vinrich. Bjarni, shield up. We want everyone's shields up at the moment because they are going to fall upon us like great water. Now, why are you using the shield I don't like? I'll have to change that. There's little Norris there, who got us the item. Let's hope he comes through this alive. Alright, Ulfert. Do you have... No, you don't have any kind of pike or pitchfork or anything. We'll just shoot this one. It matters little. They're highly resistant to ranged attacks. So we're actually at a disadvantage here with our two archers at the back unless we can get them into combat. Now, the best way to defeat the Ancient Dead is to surround them, because surrounding them lowers their defense. Also, breaking through their shields. But if we had a shortage of shields, we'd want to salvage their shields because they've got very nice, pretty patterns on them, pictures. And then we would... Oh, that's not good, that's not good. Kunold is wavering. Is he someone we want to keep alive? That will need to be looked into in the very near future. Go on. Oh, really? That was rubbish. Right. Because Kunold is wavering, we want to focus on these enemies up here. There we go. Got a nice, good hit in. Alright. We're just going to wreck this shield. There we go. Lovely. Shield splitter. The big axe in action. Right. Friedrich, can you fight? Yes. Should you fight? Maybe not quite yet. Alright. 5%. God no. 16, that's terrible as well. You know, the arrows just go through between the bones. All those ribs, all those gaps. Now, Bjarni, if they come here or here, poke them away with your spear. Ulfert. There's a shield gone. Get that bolt in. Nice tiny little bit of damage. Right. Harvard. Who do we wanna... They're gonna try and lap round here, so we wanna... Ah! No hits. Right. Norris. Bash. Nice! Now... Heinrich, move up to there and jab at this one who just got smacked on the bonce with a club. That was not quite so good as we'd hoped. Oh! No! Alright. Is Cunald worth trying to save? Fearless? Maybe. He doesn't seem that fearless at the moment, does he? Right. Get his spear ready. Get his shield up, and we'll endeavour to keep him alive. Alright, alright. Oh! He's just reinforcing these two, bracing his shield up against them, so they can't be knocked back and beaten about so much. Oh, these dead men. They know how to fight. Alright. Brother Oswin is now too tired to keep his shield up, so he's just going to, like, thrust with his spear. That was terrible. Same for Vinrich. And that was not great. Alright, Reinhold is one of our more skilled warriors, so we'll get his spear in there twice. Friedrich, just shoot this one. His shield is down. Right. We want to try and save you a little bit, so that was pitiable. Alright, alright. If we're going to do this, we're going to do this. Here comes the pain. Okay, yeah, now he's pretty much dead. Okay. It happens. Did he even have good stars? I'll check in a moment. Oh, goodness. Now, if I do choose to flee the battle now, everyone's going to take a severe injury. However, if I'd pulled everyone to the edge from that, then they would have not done so. His stars aren't that great apart from fatigue. Okay. In a way, that's good to know. Let's see if we can fell this ancient foe. No, but we put in a damn good effort. Now we're going to get a few more attacks from them. Yeah, saw that one coming a mile off. And then finally... Oh, good God, that's hurt. Alright, Harvard, you are needed to just bloody hit something. There we go. So the dead do not suffer from morale, and they often don't really pay much attention to fatigue either. Then again, good God, if you want to see something that doesn't pay attention to fatigue, basically orcs. Their ability to just keep on constantly attacking is just mental. Right, Brother Oswin, you are in a really bad way. Is there any... Good God, okay. A little bit of damage there. Let's see if we can take this one down. Let's try again. And he was cut down as he fled. And we're going to lose another one next. Alright, alright. I know I'm spreading the damage a bit, but in a real fight you do have to actually spread the damage, otherwise you die. I'm just going to back up to there, because that was going to happen. We're going to take heavy losses this encounter. We're leaving. We'll just take the... Yeah, we're out of here. This was not worth... Right, yeah. Everybody run for your lives. Forget taking them out, forget treasure. We've lost 3 great warriors, including one of our original... Oh, Bernard, why? Cunald was pretty much going to die anyway. Bjarni had just joined the company. Oh. Bernard had been with the company for 24 days, took part in 10 battles, and had 10 kills to his name. The most powerful opponent he vanquished was a brigand thug. Cunald was with the company for almost as long, 12 days, took part in 7 battles and had 6 kills. He also defeated a brigand thug and other lesser foes. But we are fleeing now. We are out of here. We can't afford to take those bandits on the way back now. We just need to get back, get paid, and curse the day we ever took this contract. What heavy losses. Well, we're going to have to reform this front rank a little.
Look at all these injuries. It's horrific. I mean, got cut artery, injured shoulder, deep abdominal cut, split shoulder, that's got to be bad, pierced cheek, cut arm sinew, crushed windpipe, pierced arm muscle, split shoulder, and cut arm. Dear God, Vinrich. Cut artery, grazed eye socket for a ranged character, that's really bad, and grazed neck. Basically, we don't want to fight anytime soon. We want to take some time to heal up and rest, and we do not have the money to cover any medical expenses. We just got to get back to Ireland, get paid, and get back on the road again, and hope the next town will have something less dangerous on offer. We lost 3 good men back. Well, 1 or 2 good men, and one we never really had the time to assess his potential yet. This is a sorry day for sure. But at least I'm back, I'm recording, I'm uploading episodes, it's all good. Well, in as much as losing a quarter of the company could be considered good, but that's okay. It's been worse, you know, we could have lost them all. And it was a 2-skull contract, so I knew it was going to be very dangerous. It was almost worth just running away straight away, running to the edge of the map and get up. But I thought, you know what, I could almost take this. Ah, well, you live and learn, eh? We will take lots of these and sell them at a nearby town. Could we get some? Yep, we get some grain so they can have porridge. We'll sell that falx, sell that falchion, sell the woodsman's axe. We will buy the strange mushrooms. They're magic mushrooms, night goblins have them, orcs have them. There's an achievement for slaying an orc, like an orc berserker, while high on magic mushrooms. And I'd like to try... Oh, bugger, that wasn't a spare axe, was it? That was our fallen heavy's axe. Ah, well. We'll pick up someone capable of being a 2-handed weapon wielder later on. We're going to want 2, maybe 3 fellows with 2-handed weapons. And another archer type. So basically, that's what we'll be looking for in new recruits. Oh, 9 brigands. We are not even going to try it. If they come for us, okay, but we are badly wounded, limping along, nearly dead. And while they could probably assess that, they probably looked at it and went, nah, look, they look rough and tough. Or they thought we haven't got anything worth taking. Not worth the risk, not worth the effort. But at the next town, we are going to be selling those bricks. Ah! Leideswold. Unless the prices are really bad, of course. Hello. That's not much more than what we paid for them. We have a few people here. We can't really afford anything. We can't get a job because it's a noble fortification. There are dogs here. We can buy dogs and throw them at the enemies. I tend not to do this with the dogs, and I know some people say it's probably the best way to defeat the goblins. So no dogs for us now because we are so hard up. We just can't afford it. So further down the road, is there a... Yes, there is. Wait. Yes, it's a town, it's not a fortress. We will be able to find work there. Unless, by sheer misfortune, there is absolutely no work available. Obviously we should be looking for 1-skull contracts, because our company's not quite good enough for a 2-skull contract just yet. If 2's all we get, though, we are getting a bit desperate. Oh, perfect! Let us start by... They've clearly got their own. Okay then. Well, in that case, we really need a job. While your men venture around town, you go to a pub and take a seat. As soon as you do, a strange man joins you. You with Galliard's last chances? You nod. The man nods back, then reaches into his pocket. You reach for your dagger. The stranger puts his hand out. Easy there. I'm wearing a sword. If I wanted to kill you, taking a seat probably wouldn't be the best route. The man lifts the sheet and it bumps the underside of the table. He cocks his head as if to say, see? You nod and the man continues with his move, taking out a note and passing it to you. A local councilman by the name of Rymar the Councilman wishes to see you. Okay then, let's go hear what Rymar the Councilman wants us to know. This looks suspiciously like a woman with a shaved head and a fake beard. It's like the old Yorkie bar adverts. You know, with like the Yorkshire shopkeeper. He's like, are you sure you're not a girl? And she like adjusts her fake moustache, but it's not even remotely the same colour as her hair or eyebrows. And she's like, no, of course not. You know, it's like, right. Rymar the Councilman shoves a sizable crate into your hands before he or you even says a word. Look at that. The cargo I need delivering has already found someone to ship it off. What wonder? He drops the theatrics. I need that taken to... Fuck me, that's an awkward one. Heersager. Heersager. Where a man by the name of Ulfert the Guildmaster is waiting for it. It may look small, but I'm willing to pay gold crowns to be sure that it gets there safe and sound. You interested? Or is it a little too heavy for your arms? Oh, we'll take it. We need the work. He opens the palm of his hand. Look, I'm tight on crowns, so before you ask, this is all I have right now. You'll be paid 130 when the contract is done. Alright, we'll go do it. Deliver Ulfert the Guildmaster. Deliver cargo to Ulfert the Guildmaster in Heersager to the northeast. Well, it looks like it's just up the road, so let's do that while we're here. By which I mean the price. Yes. Good. It's only over here. What was that? What did we find? I don't see a new location, so we might have just spotted enemies briefly. Perhaps more brigands and ruffians on the road. Ne'er-do-wells, scoundrels, vagabonds. They could still spell the end for our company if we're not careful. However, how are those wounds shaping up? 1 to 3 days. 1 to 3. 2 to 5. Ooh. We'll heal by tomorrow. Okay, that's good news. I have noticed the brothers do heal remarkably quickly for the injuries they receive. Okay. Maybe we'll be able to sell our bricks here. And they'll assume they're from the place we just came from instead of where we actually got them. Ulfert the Guildmaster is waiting for you as you enter the town. He hurriedly takes the cargo off your hands. Oh, I did not think you would get it here. His grubby figures dance along the chest carrying the cargo. He turns around and barks an order to one of his men. They step forward and hand you a satchel of crowns. Fairly small satchel, but there we go. Right, we would like to sell our bricks. You know what, we'll do this. It'll get us back in the money. And we'll get some bread. Tools and medicinal supplies here are far too expensive. Who's available for hire? Wolf the Loyal. Loyal might be quite good. Gerlach the Ox. I think the Ox is something to do with stamina. That's not how you spell Torbjorn. There should be an R here. I don't know why all these Torbjorns are here. So this is like a mining town then, is it? Oh, there's a 2-skull contract. I'll think about it, but if so, that is going to be happening in the next episode, because I think I'll wrap this one up and upload it now. There we have it. I'm going to say bye-bye for now. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!